When learning to write Chinese characters, you must first learn to use stroke order. Chinese characters cannot be written in just any way you want. Each line must be written in a certain order. In total, there are about 8 rules that make up stroke order, but today we're just going to talk about the most important 2. So first, characters must be written from top to bottom. Secondly, from left to right. If you know these 2 basic rules, you're going to do alright. So let's practice with this character here. This character is 我. It means I, or me. So, looking at our 2 basic rules, we can see pretty clearly which stroke is first. It's going to be the one in the top left corner. This one right here. This one's called 撇, and that's where we're going to start. Secondly, we can see that based on our rules, top to bottom, left to right, there's 2 strokes that are possibilities next, right? It could be this one, or it could be this one here. So to figure out which one is next, we have to look at another rule that we're not going to really talk about in depth, but that rule says that when 2 lines intersect, the one that is horizontal comes first. So this is going to be our second stroke. This is hung. So our first one was 撇, and our second one is hung. So then, of course, what follows naturally is the one that intersects. And that one's 树, go. Go is this little hook on the end. So that's going to be our third one. Fourth, you can see we have one more stroke on the left before we can move on to the other part of the character. So lastly, we have this stroke here. And this one's called T. So now we've taken care of the left side, we're going to move on to the right side of the character. Once again, pretty clear what's next. We've got one that's kind of in the top left of what's left. And that one is right here. And that's 斜, go. Once again, go for a little hook. And that's going to be stroke number 5. Now, it gets a little trickier here. Looking at our rule, top to bottom, left to right, you would probably think that this little stroke here is next, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case. There's one other rule you have to be aware of, is that when you have little ones like this, they go last. You do your large strokes first, little ones like that last. So, process of elimination, what must be next? This one right here. This one is stroke number 6. It's also called 撇, just like number 1 here. It's called 撇. And last but not least, that leaves us with this little guy here, stroke number 7, and that one's called 点. So now we've gone through the stroke order, we know what comes first and what comes last. We can go ahead and write out this character. So first we had 撇, just like that. Secondly, hung. And then we have 树, go. Then we have T. Then we hop over to the right side, we've got a 斜, go. Then 撇 once again, and lastly, 点. And we have just successfully created the character 我, and that is your basic stroke order, your 2 basic rules. So next time we'll probably talk about some more complicated rules. We touched on a couple here, didn't go into depth, but with these 2 rules you can write just about any basic character and do it accurately and correctly. With the other rules you can get into your more complicated characters. But these are the 2 that are most important. With these, you're going to get it, either you're going to get it right or you're going to get it pretty close to right every time. Thanks for watching, guys.